Hi everybody, Amazing Zane here. Today we will be reviewing the LEGO Marvel Iron Monger Mayhem set, which is set number 76190, and it has 479 pieces. So let's get all the minifigures out of the way and look at the mech first. So this set is based off of the final scene from the first Iron Man movie, and this is the mech which was featured in that scene. And I think that it's pretty cool. I mean, I like the articulation on the arms. It is really good, and also these hydraulic things. I do this with two hands, but I'm holding the camera. Wait a minute, I have the tripod right here. So yeah, there we go. Forgot. Yeah, so you can make them go like that, and that is pretty cool. Another really cool thing you can do is that you could sort of rotate the hands if you close the fingers in. Oop, not that one. Yeah, and they can go 360 degrees. And I like the face too. That actually, this surprised me. I was not expecting them to use one of those armor pad things from the Hero Factory or Bionicle or whatever buildable construction figures theme that this was used in. Gotta put that back on. I honestly do not have a tripod right now, so this is kind of hard to film. And oh, and there's also the inside, and it's pretty plain. There's just, all there is room for one figure to stand and a printed console. And you can, oh yeah, right, you gotta lean him, I forgot that you had to lean him back. And then you can close the mech up like that. And there's also this arc reactor, which can glow in the dark. It's not exactly, oh wait, actually, no, it actually is visible pretty well from here. I'm just shine this flashlight on it. There we go. Yeah, and you can sort of see it glowing, but I'm going to take this into a closet to show you how it glows a lot more. Yeah, now you can see that it really starts to glow in the dark. Let me just have it catch the light a little more. Oh boy. Yeah, it actually, it's pretty cool. Another really cool thing about the arms is their weaponry, which they have, and I'm going to point this at the ground so that I don't risk losing any studs from any of these, but there's a 6-shooter, which when you turn this knob, you can fire them. 2, 4, 5, 6, and then there's this other one, which it's a little bit more controlled than the other one. You press on this knob, and well, at least I can control it a little more than the other one, but well, with a couple exceptions. But yeah, they just fired these orange discs. Now I'm going to go pick them all up. Fortunately, if you actually do lose any of those ammo pieces, there's this little crate, and inside you can put the extra ammo for the shooters. And I also put in this alternate hairpiece for Iron Man. To be honest, I think that this box, which you can basically put anything in there, I think that it's a reference to this line from Iron Man. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. And Obadiah Stane said that line, and he was referring to the Mark I suit, which this is basically a bigger version of that Iron Man suit. Speaking of which, now let's look at the legs, which unfortunately the hydraulics showing on this legs do not actually function. There's a permanent bend in the knee. Oh yeah, also you can have this get killed Darth Maul style if you want, because if you're not careful, you might end up separating the body and the legs. But yeah, there we go. It's back on now, and you can sort of get this mech into a walking pose. if you, oh boy, maybe I bent that a little bit too far. Like I said earlier. Well, okay, that's, not, maybe I can get it to bend a little further. And yeah, it's actually a pretty nice walking pose right there. And so now let's take a look at the minifigures. So moving into the minifigures, we have Iron Man, first of the 3 minifigures, with the Mark III suit. And I'm going to be straight up honest, this, in the context of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this is one of my favorite Iron Man suits, both in terms of design and capabilities. Plus, in 2021, this was the cheapest way to get the 2-piece helmet, and it's honestly just real sad that they replaced it with that 1-piece Iron Man helmet. But he can be on this little Power Blast stand thing, which was a new piece for 2021, as well as hold these Power Blasts. And there's an extra one, so you can swap out one of them. Oop. And you can swap them out like this. I don't recommend doing it though, because I think personally that it looks kind of awkward compared to this. But yeah, let's take a look at the back of the suit. And it is really good printing, and same on the helmet too. I never showed you. The face. Yeah, and these little circles on there too. But and so here is the face for, I guess, when he has the heads-up display version face, and this is when he, I guess you could use the extra hairpiece here. But yeah, that's that minifigure. Now let's look at the other 2 minifigures in the set. So here are the last 2 minifigures for the set, and left to right are Pepper Potts and Obadiah Stane. And, you know, this Pepper Potts minifigure, I have mixed feelings about this. I mean, it reuses a bunch of parts, and including Hermione Granger's head. And I honestly don't think it works for Pepper Potts, because the eyebrows are just a little bit too thick for Pepper Potts. But I like this minifigure. And also, a really cool thing, if you swap out Pepper Potts' head with Tony Stark's head, you could give him a little business suit type of thing. But Obadiah Stane, on the other hand, I think that this looks really good, and I like the printing for the suit. And looking at these from around the back, they're pretty plain, but Pepper Potts does get an alternate face, so that's pretty cool. But my favorite minifigure in the set by far is the Mark III Iron Man suit. It is really good. So now let's take a look at the box for this set. So this is the box, and I think it looks really good. And I really like how they have like Lego versions of the characters on like the sides of the box. It goes practically all around, but yeah, in the back, it's just the typical things you would expect from the back of a Lego box, like the features of the set and stuff. But yeah, I just really like the new branding, which they've done for the Infinity Saga branding sets, which are just sets based on past movies from the MCU. So that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, I would highly recommend that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel, since we are really close to 100 subscribers. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you real soon. Bye!